What's going on, you guys? My name is Wolf and welcome back to another video. So I always do my videos and they're here. This is like my kind of recording room that we're trying to finish setting up, but there's been a lot of stuff going on, so it's kind of hit and miss. But hopefully sooner or later I'll have it all decked out and nicer. Today what we're going to talk about is what my tattoos mean. So I've got quite a few, not a lot. I'm not fully sleeved out fully yet, but all of them have a little bit of meaning, and I kind of want to talk about it just a little bit. So this was my first one. It's a wolf howling at the moon. This was actually my first one in November of 2019, all done by my husband. So the meaning behind this one, it was my first one. I loved wolves and I wanted to do something simple without going all out because I wasn't sure if I was going to get any more tattoos. So that was my first, big mistake. I wasn't sure if I was going to get any more, so I just went with the tribal. But I mean, I love it. It's my first tattoo. There's nothing wrong with it. My second one was this guy. That was my second tattoo. Definitely one of my favorite tattoos. That one didn't have too much meaning to it. I love foxes, and the neo-traditional look, I hadn't thought about it at first. I thought about maybe a realistic fox, but when I first got it done, and even now, just absolutely in love with the tattoo. It's one of my favorite tattoos. Everybody who comes into the shop knows it's my or they ask about it. They always ask about the fox. They see the fox and they love the fox, and when I show people, they always love it. Definitely one of my favorite tattoos. So then we have this one. Let me get up. Then we have this one. So the story behind that one is, again, I have a great love for wolves and I wanted a headdress. So my husband did actually a portrait of me wearing a wolf headdress. So I've always been big on wolves. Wolves to me signify strength, and I have been through a lot. So the wolf kind of just meant to me that, you're going through this, still going through it, you're getting through it, and you're doing great. You've got all this strength to survive and you're not giving up. So that's really what the wolf means to me. I've always loved wolves, so I figured wolf headdress, me and wolf headdress really just kind of said it all, said everything for my life. So then we have this one. This one was my third one. So I do like flowers. I've always loved flowers. They're not too girly for me. The way we did them was actually perfect for me. So this one was the first start. So we decided to do it like an oil painting. So it's got the black behind it, or in front of it. Coming down, we're gonna have all black. I've already started out a little bit on the black, but it's supposed to be like a painting. That's Ruby back there, she's throwing a fit. And then we have the cherry blossoms. During the summer, my skin gets real sensitive, so I haven't been able to quite finish it. So we're waiting until about winter time, which it's starting to get to be winter time for my skin to finally start clearing up. And that's a story for another time, part of why my skin started getting real bad. But we got this here. This stuff hurts so bad. But we're almost done with the inside. And then we have the snake on the bottom. So I wanted a snake with a sword wrapped around the sword. It just, to me, it means it's just a fight. Just having a good fight, or, well, not a good fight. It just means being able to get through a fight. So the snake wrapped around the sword, I wanted that for a while, and then the roses around it we just decided to add, and same with the splatter. But the sword and the snake to me just means you're fighting and you're getting through it. So that had some meaning to me. Everything kind of tries to have meaning to me. I always love my tattoos. I just don't do them because I want to. There's one I did just because I wanted it. I have some hearts kind of tucked down lower on my stomach, thigh area, the upper thigh, more of my stomach too. I have that and a shark's tooth. The shark's tooth was for my husband, and then the hearts, just I did the hearts because I wanted to. That had no good reason to do them, but I did them because I wanted to. And then last but not least, we have one more. So we have this one. So a lantern. We haven't finished that one either. I'm trying to get done with finishing. I'm trying to start finishing all of them, but time isn't really on our side sometimes. We're always so darn busy. But for the lantern means that there's light at the end of the tunnel. In your darkest times, there's always light. And growing up, I had a lot of dark happenings and dark problems, a lot of dark issues that I haven't fully really talked about, hadn't felt comfortable talking about. But since I'm where I am right now, and I'm not in my parents' house, and I'm married, and I'm doing good, and there's no way anybody could get to me, I feel a lot better about being able to talk about it. But the lantern just signifies that there's light at the end of the tunnel. No matter how dark things get, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So that's the lantern. The lantern signifies a lot to me, and the wolves and the lantern are definitely my most significant tattoos, because they mean the most to me. And don't get me wrong, all of them mean a lot to me. The fox definitely means a lot to me too. And that one, when I had known my husband for a while, but that one was the first time where we thought we might have feelings for each other, because it wasn't even a month later that he did that tattoo that we started dating. It was February of 2020, so that one has a lot of significant meaning for our relationship. But the lantern and the wolves mean a lot for what I've been through and my life before my husband, so they had a lot of meaning with that. But I just wanted to kind of touch base on what everything means. I know things haven't been finished. We're working on finishing them, but we still got a ways to go. But it's all about finding time to do them. But that is the meaning behind all my tattoos, the most important ones. And some of them, one of them really didn't have that much of a meaning to it, but that's really the meaning behind my tattoos. And as soon as I get finished with all of them, I'll start on something new. But right now, I'm not starting on anything new until I can finish my sleeve, the headdress, and the lantern. So that's where we're at right now on tattoos. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. And as usual, you guys, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. So I'll see you guys later.